Have you ever caught yourself doing something simple, like reaching down to tie your shoes, standing up from a low chair without thinking, or balancing on one foot just for fun, and thought, wow, that felt easy? If so, my friend, you might be doing better than you even realize. In fact, you might just be among a rare group of people destined for something incredible, a strong, vibrant life that could carry you all the way to 100 and beyond. Now, I know that sounds like a big statement, but today, we're going to talk about the little things, those small but mighty abilities that are powerful indicators of longevity. And here's the beautiful part. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It's about the simple movements, the little flexibilities, and the everyday strength that most people overlook. If you're between 60 and 80 and can still do some of these things, you are truly a rare gem. And today, we're going to celebrate that. First, let's talk about one ability that seems so basic but is incredibly important. Getting up from the floor without using your hands. Have you tried it lately? Maybe you're playing with the grandkids, reaching for something you dropped, or simply stretching on the carpet. Being able to stand back up without pushing yourself up with your hands shows that you still have good muscle strength, balance, and coordination. And believe me, that trifecta is pure gold. Researchers have even linked this simple movement to longer life expectancy. It's not just about muscle power. It's about having the flexibility, the core strength, and the body control to move smoothly from low to high. And the best part? If you can still do this, it suggests that your body is aging gracefully, staying supple and strong, even as the candles multiply on the birthday cake. If you tried it just now and it felt a little tricky, don't worry. You're not alone. It's never too late to practice. Every time you sit on the floor and stand back up, you're giving your muscles and joints a mini workout that builds resilience over time. It's like whispering to your body, we're still in this together, and your body listens. Another rare and beautiful skill? Balance. Good old-fashioned balance. Can you stand on one foot for 10 seconds without wobbling too much? Give it a try right now if you can. If you find yourself steady, shoulders relaxed, and foot planted firm, you're showing something wonderful. Your body's connection to itself is still strong. Your brain, muscles, nerves, they're all working together in harmony. You see, balance isn't just about staying upright. It's about protecting yourself from falls, which are one of the biggest risks to health as we age. It's about moving through the world with confidence, whether you're walking to the park, stepping out of the bathtub, or climbing a few stairs. It's freedom in motion. And if you can still balance well, you're already setting yourself apart in the very best way. Of course, nobody's saying you have to be perfect. Maybe you wiggle a little. Maybe you have to catch yourself now and then. That's okay. What matters is that you keep challenging yourself gently and consistently. Even just brushing your teeth while standing on one foot can make a difference over time. It's these small, simple habits that build up into something powerful. Now, let's talk about flexibility. I'm not talking about doing splits or bending yourself into a pretzel. I'm talking about the simple act of being able to turn around and look behind you without turning your whole body, like when you're backing out a driveway or trying to see where you left your keys. That easy twist from your neck and shoulders is a sign of mobility, and mobility is a treasure. When joints stay flexible, blood flows better, muscles stay healthier, and life feels a little more effortless. You feel lighter, younger, more at ease in your own skin. If you can still twist, bend, and reach without sharp pain or stiffness locking you up, you're carrying a gift that many people wish they still had. Flexibility isn't just about comfort either. It's about independence. It's about being able to get dressed without help, reach a high shelf, or pick up a grandchild without second-guessing yourself. Every little stretch you do each day is an investment into more days of living fully and joyfully. So far, we've talked about standing up from the floor, balancing like a champion, and keeping that wonderful, easy flexibility in your body. And I hope you're smiling a little right now, because if you recognize yourself in any of these, you have every reason to feel proud. Not everyone your age, or even people younger, can say the same. These are gifts, signs of vitality that hint at many good years still ahead. Now that we've celebrated these first few abilities, it's time to dive even deeper. because there's more hidden signs, more beautiful truths about what your body can do, and how each of these simple abilities is really a message. Your body is ready to keep going strong. Another incredible sign that you're built for the long run is your grip strength. It might seem like such a small thing, how tightly you can hold on to a jar, doorknob, or even shake someone's hand. But trust me, it says a lot more than you might think. Studies have shown that grip strength is a powerful predictor of overall health, even more than blood pressure in some cases. If you can still open a stubborn jar without too much trouble or hold onto a grocery bag without feeling like your hand is giving out, that is a sign your muscles, nerves, and overall body systems are working beautifully together. It's a quiet strength, but it's real strength. When you think about it, your hands are your connection to the world. They help you cook meals, write letters, garden, hug your loved ones, and do countless little things that make life rich and meaningful. Having a strong grip means you're staying active, engaged, and independent. And that's exactly the kind of living that leads to a longer, happier life. If you want to keep that grip strong, simple daily habits make all the difference. Squeezing a softball, wringing out a towel by hand, or even carrying groceries one bag at a time instead of piling them all into a cart. These little exercises quietly build endurance. It's not about lifting heavy weights or doing anything extreme. It's about keeping the fire alive in the small muscles that matter so much. Now, let's talk about something just as important, but maybe even more meaningful. Your ability to stay mentally sharp. If you can still enjoy reading a book, following a new recipe, solving puzzles, remembering birthdays without needing to double-check every time, that's a rare and precious gift. Our minds are like gardens. They need tending. If you're still curious, still eager to learn, still asking questions and seeking answers, that spirit of engagement is one of the strongest predictors of a long, vibrant life. It shows that your brain is staying flexible, adapting, growing, even when the calendar says otherwise. And mental sharpness doesn't mean memorizing phone numbers like you did 50 years ago. It means staying connected to yourself, to others, and the world around you. It means having a sense of humor, the ability to tell stories, to laugh at yourself, to dream about the future even after decades of experience. One of the most beautiful things I hear from people who are living well into their 90s and even past 100 is that they never stop being interested in life. They keep learning, they stay engaged, and they keep finding things to be amazed by. It's not about having a perfect memory. It's about having a mind that's still in love with living. Maybe you like learning new recipes, playing games with your grandkids, or even picking up a new hobby like painting or learning a few words in new language. Every time you challenge your mind, you're watering that beautiful mental garden, helping it grow stronger roots that will hold you steady through all the seasons of life. And there's one more thing, one that might surprise you. It's the ability to keep your sense of joy, that lightness in your heart. If you can still find reasons to laugh, reasons to be grateful, reasons to feel excited about tomorrow, you are holding on to one of the greatest secrets to longevity. See, it's not just about physical abilities or mental sharpness. It's about spirit. When you wake up and find something to smile about, even on a day when your knees are a little stiff or the weather is gloomy, that's resilience. That's hope in action. That's a quiet kind of strength that carries you through anything life throws your way. People who live to 100 often share one thing in common. They keep a sense of wonder. They know life isn't perfect. They face losses, heartaches, hard times. But they find their way back to gratitude over and over again. They celebrate the small things. A sunny morning, a kind word, a good meal. They find beauty even when it's hidden. If you're someone who can still look out the window and feel a little awe at the way the clouds drift by, or who still feels excitement when you hear your favorite song, you are nourishing your spirit in a way that science can't always measure, but that matters deeply. So today, as you think about all the things you can still do, whether it's standing tall without effort, balancing easily, moving smoothly, gripping firmly, thinking sharply, or smiling through the ups and downs, I hope you realize what a rare gem you truly are. Many people slow down, give up, or let the challenges of aging steal their light. But you're different. You're still moving, still learning, still loving. And that, my friend, is the real secret to reaching 100 with a heart full of life. Now that we've uncovered some of these beautiful signs of strength, Let's continue on this journey. There are even more little-known abilities, things you might not even realize you're doing, that can quietly predict just how strong and vibrant your years ahead will be.